Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss about the limiting reagent. अब limiting reagent क्या होता है? The substance which reacts completely is called as the limiting reagent. कौन सा substance? Suppose we have A plus B in our the reactants. As a reactant they are converting to C plus D as a product. So A and B is the reactant. तो लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट वो होगा, वो रिएक्टेंट होता है जो रिएक्शन में पहले कंज्यूम हो जाता है, कंप्लीटली यूज हो जाता है. एंड द ट्रिक विच यू हैव टू ऑलवेज रिमेंबर while deciding the limiting reagent is first calculate the product formed using both the reactants. सबसे पहले बेटा दोनों रिएक्टेंट से अलग अलग प्रोडक्ट का अमाउंट कैलकुलेट किया जाता है. उसके बाद वो रिएक्टेंट जो हमें स्मॉलर अमाउंट देगा प्रोडक्ट का, यानी कि प्रोडक्ट जिससे कम बनेगा, कहलाया जाता है लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट. And one more thing you always keep in mind while doing the numerical problem, that is always follow the unitary method while calculating the numerical problems. जब भी हम लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे, हमें ये, अगर हम यूनिटरी मेथड के थ्रू उसको करते हैं तो हम सारी प्रॉब्लम्स को बहुत आसानी से सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. कम टू द प्रॉब्लम. सी दिस प्रॉब्लम. If 10 grams of calcium carbonate is reacted with 10 grams of HCl, what mass of carbon dioxide will be produced and which reactant is the limiting reagent? तो इस तरीके की प्रॉब्लम बेटा जब भी आती है तो सबसे पहले तो आप इसकी केमिकल इक्वेशन बनाइए. तो कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट जो है वो HCl से रिएक्ट करता है तो कैल्शियम क्लोराइड प्रोड्यूस करता है, वाटर एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. इफ यू बैलेंस इट, इट बिकम्स द 2 times of HCl. Now here 1 mole of calcium carbonate reacts with 2 moles of HCl and produces 1 mole of carbon dioxide. If you calculate in terms of its molecular mass, then see 100 gram of calcium carbonate reacts with 2 into 36.5 means 73 grams of HCl to produce 44 grams of carbon dioxide. Now, following our trick, the unitary method. Now, following our trick, 100 grams of calcium carbonate produces 44 grams of carbon dioxide. So, therefore, 10 grams of calcium carbonate will produce 44 by 100 into 10 means 4.4 grams of carbon dioxide. Similarly, 73 grams of HCl produces 44 grams of carbon dioxide. So 10 grams of HCl produces 44 by 73 into 10 and you solve it, it is 6.02 grams. तो अब हमने बताया था जो हमारे पास कम प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस करेगा वो हमारा लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट होगा. सो इन दिस केस लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट इज कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट and the amount of carbon dioxide produced is 4.4 grams. See the next one. The chemical equation is already given to you. So what you have to find out, what mass of calcium carbonate is required to react completely with 25 ml of 0.75 mHCl. So here in this type of the problems, you see this is our amount given to you. So simply, since molarity is given to you, simply by using the formula for molarity, weight of the solute divided by the molar mass of the solute multiply by volume in ml and this multiply by 1000. So molarity is given to you 0.75, weight you have to calculate. Molar mass for HCl is 36.5, multiply by 1000 multiply by volume is 25 ml. You can solve it for W, which is equal to 0.684 grams. Now, we have known the weight of the HCl. Now, according to this our equation, we have just solved it down. Here 73 grams of HCl, क्योंकि 2 मोल्स है तो हम ये लिख सकते हैं बेटा 73 grams of HCl reacts completely with 100 grams of calcium carbonate. अब बेटा इस वाले क्वेश्चन में आपको क्योंकि कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट निकालना है तो जो भी चीज़ हमें निकालनी होती है तो वो हम हमेशा आरएचएस साइड में रखते हैं. तो कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट का मास हमें निकालना है किसकी मदद से? HCl की मदद से. तो HCl आता है हमारा LHS साइड में और क्योंकि कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट निकालना है तो ये जाएगा RHS साइड में. So according to our equation, 73 grams of HCl reacts completely with 100 grams of calcium carbonate. Therefore, 0.684 grams of HCl will react with 100 divided by 73 into 0.684. When you solve it, you will get 0.937 grams. See over here, chlorine is prepared in the laboratory by treating manganese oxide with aqueous HCl according to the equation. The equation is already given to you. We will see that it is a balanced chemical equation. How many grams of HCl react with 5 grams of MnO2? तो HCl और MnO2 के बारे में बात हो रही है. तो यहाँ पे आप कह सकते हो बेटा कि according to this here 4 moles of HCl react with 1 mole of manganese oxide. The atomic mass for manganese is 55. So when you calculate the molar mass of manganese dioxide, it is 55 plus 2 into 16. That comes out to be 55 plus 32. That is your 87 grams. So this is your molar mass for manganese oxide. So see, and here for HCl, it will be 4 into 36.5. That is equal to 146 grams. That is equal to 146 grams. Now, simply following the unitary method, क्या निकालना है हमें? How many grams of HCl? अब HCl हमें निकालना है तो HCl हमारा होगा राइट हैंड साइड में. किससे निकालना है? मैंगनीज ऑक्साइड से. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू योर आइडियल इक्वेशन 87 grams of MnO2 reacts completely with 146 grams of HCl. So 5 grams of manganese oxide will react with 146 divided by 87 into 5. When we solve it, you will get 8.39 grams. So these are the simple problems. See one more problem. 50 kg of N2 and 10 kg of H2 are mixed to produce ammonia gas. Calculate the ammonia gas formed. Identify the limiting reagent. Simple problem है. N2 reacts with 3 times of H2 to forms 2 times of NH3 gas. N2 plus 3 times H2 produces 2 times of ammonia gas. Now here by this it is 28 grams reacts with 6 grams of H2 produces 34 grams of ammonia. Simply we can take it as in kg or 6 kg or you can say 34 kg of ammonia gas is produced. Simply see the unitary method. N2 से निकालेंगे, H2 से निकालेंगे. So 28 kg of N2 produces 34 kg of ammonia. So 50 kg will produce 34 upon 28 into 50. You will get 60.7 kg. Calculate for hydrogen. Here 6 kg of H2. 6 kg of H2 produces 34 kg of ammonia. So in question it is given 10 kg. So 10 kg of H2 will produce 34 upon 6 into 10. You solve it, you will get 56.6 kg. So which amount is less? From this ammonia is less. So our limiting reagent is hydrogen gas, whereas amount of ammonia formed will be 56.6 kg. If 0.5 moles of calcium bromide is mixed with 0.2 moles of potassium phosphate, the maximum number of moles of calcium phosphate that can be formed is. Now, in this type of the problems, whenever we have the maximum number of moles, तो फौरन दिमाग सोचना चाहिए. So instantly we have to think, oh, it is the maximum number of moles. Apply for the limiting reagent. Now, first of all, write the equation. Calcium bromide reacts with potassium phosphate. So simply it is a displacement reaction. Calcium phosphate is formed and potassium bromide. Simply balance it. You will get as 3, 2 and then 6. Now see this equation. Here 3 moles of calcium bromide react with 2 moles of potassium phosphate to form 1 mole of calcium phosphate. Okay. Here 0.5 moles of calcium bromide is mixed with 0.2 moles of potassium phosphate. So simply apply the unitary method. 3 moles of calcium bromide produces 1 mole of calcium phosphate. Okay. Then 0.5 mole will produce 1 upon 3 into 0.5. 0.166 moles. Now for potassium phosphate, you see 2 moles of potassium phosphate produces 1 mole of calcium phosphate. So 0.2 moles will produce 1 upon 2 into 0.2, you will get 0.1 moles. So from which we are getting the less number of moles? From potassium phosphate. So तो इससे हमारे पास कम मोल बन रहे हैं, तो यही हमारा लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट हो जाएगा. So limiting reagent is K3PO4 और हमारे पास कैल्शियम फॉस्फेट कितना मिलेगा? Formed will be 0.1 mole. So when we see our option, we will get the answer is 0.1 mole. Hope you have understood the limiting reagent. Subscribe my channel for further videos. Thank you.